Count them down. You in, producer.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
What's up with it? It's your boy J 2 Times, and we are now on the set of my new podcast, Tea Time with 2 Times. And now we have a very special first guest, my cousin, the Sugar Daddy Slayer, motherfucking Bria.
Hey y'all.
Period.
Definitely Sugar Daddy Snatcher.
Yeah, I'm talking about if they got that change, my girl gonna what? Snatch them right the fuck on up.
Period.
So, we really finna get into it real quick. Not even real quick. We just gonna get straight into it.
Let's go.
So I got a cute little game for us to play.
Okay.
So let's get deep, as the cards say.
Ooh.
So we got the icebreaker or the deep. So the icebreaker category or the deeper category. It's on you, Pooh.
Let's do icebreaker.
Okay.
Let's
But real cute
Let's
like.
get to it. Okay.
Okay, real subtle. We finna start off real subtle. So, would you rather meet someone through mutual friends or on a dating app?
Ooh, mutual friends. I'm sorry. Dating apps, I don't judge nobody that do it, but I can't get into it, so I would definitely say mutual friends. That's more of my speed.
I like mutual friends, but then I also like spontaneous shit.
But see, I be scared because the dating apps, it be so much going on. Like,
It do.
You just have to be careful. Then I don't want to get catfished because I really be pissed off. Like,
Bitch, I've been catfished before.
Ooh, I remember.
I've been catfished.
I remember.
I have been catfished by an old ass man. And he was like,
not too much on the man.
You right, because that's when I say that's her
Wait a minute.
steez. That's your steez,
Not
baby.
too much. Not too much on Papa.
Yeah, not too much on Unc them. So, bitch, that's when I tried to. So I'm like you. Dating apps, I feel like I tried them. It was one period of time. I think it was Tinder for the girls. Y'all know what Jack is. Period. Tinder, Jack. I think it was the only. And Grindr. Boom. So let me tell you about the 3.
Mm-hmm.
So Jack is like for the black gays. Grindr is for like the white gays.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say the Mexican gays be on there. Hispanic gays be on there too for sure. But Jack, that's the black one.
I heard
That's
it.
that's
They be
what a
going
nigga.
down. Ooh. Okay.
That's what a niggas be. But the thing is, like you said, I agree. It be too much. Like, it just be too much. Some people can do that shit for real.
Yeah.
But the type of nigga I want, not on that hoe.
And me personally, I feel like the guys that are on the dating apps are only looking for one thing. So it's like, okay, you're just trying to play around. So now I would rather meet somebody through a mutual friend.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's safer.
Safer.
So,
Much safer. And then the niggas, like you said, they be wanting one thing. And me, I don't be liking, I'm not the type of bitch, you just not gonna hit me up and be like, pull up.
Yeah.
That's just not me.
I'm not a pull up type of bitch.
I ain't not pull up type of bitch. You gonna take me out to eat. We're gonna do a little 1-2.
Period.
You feel me? So I like going out to eat. And most of the time, niggas don't be wanting to do that because they be trying to be on some
But I
other
feel
shit.
like the bar is so low, like, you don't have to do that for it's some people you can say pull up and they be like, oh, on the way.
The bar's in fucking hell.
Literally. So I feel like, people make it hard for us because not everybody's a pull-up type of person. So if they tell some of the girls to pull up and that shit works for them, or guys, they're going to do that shit to everybody they come across.
Oh, God.
That shit been working for them.
That shit, exactly. It didn't take one bitch, me, to let them know. To let them motherfucking know. I'm not pulling on my boy.
And sometimes you do have to let them know, like, hey, like, and it's okay to let them know. I feel like people are scared to set boundaries. Set those boundaries. If that's not what you into, let them know. Because they're not going to know if you're not saying anything. Closed mouths don't get fed. So I'm like, hey, like, I like dates. I like this. I feel like they will respect you more if you're telling them that. Like, you don't have to just go for that shit just because they telling you to pull up. Like, pull up. That shit is a fucking, that's disrespectful.
That is disrespectful. I feel like that's like any hoe type of shit. Yeah. And it's like, we just not trying to have a child, you feel me?
Period.
I don't know what the fuck going on.
That.
Yeah. So now we're gonna get a little deeper, as the cards say.
Okay.
So we're gonna move from real deep. We're gonna move from the deeper section.
Alright.
Oh, real deep.
Oh, I'm scared.
But let's do it.
Okay.
Where and when do you usually masturbate?
Okay. All right. This is funny because I get this question asked so many times by guys. Yeah, I have never masturbated. And I don't even have toys. I'm not a bored bitch. Don't get it. No, don't get it misunderstood. But I've never masturbated ever in my life.
Like,
but you know
you
what?
don't even try the rose?
Never.
I
don't have no toys. But you know what? Recently, I just had this thought. I was like, you know what? I need to invest because everybody's saying this shit popping. Let me see what the hype is about. I have no toys. Never play with myself. I never felt like there was a need to.
I am fucking speechless right
now. I never told you that.
But also tell them when you lost your virginity. Okay, tell them how old you are.
All right, so I'm 30. I literally just lost my virginity 5 years ago to my ex-fiance. So
my cousin literally is like 5 years into the sex game.
Yeah. So I'm still new. I'm still a rookie.
Yeah.
But I have been trying to tap into the toys to see what that's about because like I have a friend and she's like, all of my friends actually have toys and they're like, bitch, you need to get one. And I'm like, damn, like, am I missing out? Like I said, I am late to the game, so and I feel like I never felt the need to masturbate, but I am interested in toys, so that's actually something that I'm looking into. So bitch, I'll keep you updated.
Definitely keep me updated. I feel like when you like you said, you fresh in the game, so you fresh in the game, so toys don't really get introduced. Hell, I'm 27, I'm just finna start. Yeah. Because the girls are telling me the toys are doing treats. Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I ain't never used them, but I'm finna start. So now that I'm finna start, I do feel like it is a thing. Like I don't feel like you can just be straight off the porch and like toys right here, right now.
Toys, nigga.
What motherfucking toys that, bitch? No, like you do have to ease yourself into it. So it makes sense. Yeah. But ease yourself into it because, baby, I ain't gonna lie. When you need to make yourself feel good,
see,
masturbation.
I feel like I said, I just never felt the need for it. But now that I'm like older, I'm like, you know what? I'm interested. Like, let me like I'm open to it. It's not like I'm like, oh, I would never do that. Like I just never felt the need to do it myself. But toys, I am like, okay, like let me see what this is about. Like let me just see. Like let me see what this is about. Like I'm open. So
that's good that you're open.
Like fuck these niggas. I don't want to.
Right.
Like I'm kind of scared.
You gonna be in that whole shit. All I need is this. It's gonna be motherfucking rolls.
I'm kind of scared. That's because all my friends have been that way. Yeah. Like I have friends like they'll be like, bro, I can't wait to get to the house so I can fucking play with my rolls. And I'm like, damn, like, is that serious?
Bitch, the rolls is substituting the niggas. The rolls is taking the niggas out the game. You niggas is being replaced by the rolls.
Yeah, y'all better step it the fuck up.
The fuck?
The bitches ain't playing with the toys out here. So I'm kind of scared that
that's the sex companies is replacing you niggas.
Period.
The thing is, I feel like, and people always say, and this is why, like, when it comes to masturbation, I feel like it is a good thing, like, because you do get to know your body better. So when you get to know your body, in that sense, I feel like it makes sex 10 times better if you messing with, say you messing with a nigga, right? And you like, bro, this nigga is not getting me where I want to be right now. Like,
see, he can replace, bye.
Yeah, definitely. For sure, getting
what Lil Baby did?
Oh God, for sure getting replaced.
Yeah.
But while you're in the moment, you can do a little one too.
Well, yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Definitely invest in that.
Yeah, no, invest in that for real.
I'm curious.
Invest
in it. See what the girls are talking about. Like
the girls are talking. The girls are talking about the sex toys.
I'm ready.
So, boom. We finna do some community service. Well, it's really finna be my cousin community service because shit, I'm trying to learn from her. So one thing about it, my cousin today is finna teach us how to bag a sugar daddy.
Okay. Ooh.
That's what the fuck we finna learn.
Everybody want a sugar daddy, right?
Everybody
Especially the one with no sugar. Let's talk about the ones with no sugar.
Okay, but you wanna know something?
What?
I want one that I can give a little sugar to.
Okay. So from my experience, the ones the sugar daddies that I've had, it's been with no sugar. Now I don't like the girls that
they
don't be.
I know they don't. They don't.
If it was like a fine sugar, like it depends. Like it's levels to
what they be calling the fine silver daddy. I think it's a silver daddy.
Oh,
yeah.
The
fine sugar daddy. They call it like silver daddy.
Fine sugar daddy that I feel like I can be with. Hey, then I'm open to it. But I haven't came across some kind. So I'm gonna talk about the kind that's not so fine.
Please.
Now, everybody want to know like where to be a sugar daddy, splinter daddy, wherever.
Bitch, not a splinter daddy.
Whatever. Y'all. The answer
not the sweet law daddy.
Hey, all of that. Okay.
All of that. Hello.
The answer is like you have to just go out. Like the number one answer where I've met all mine at is like bars, like restaurants, Hooters, Bombshells. Like it's like the the restaurants where all the girls work at and shit. Or even like Steak 48.
That was so fucking cute.
Yeah.
I've never heard of restaurant.
Yes, restaurant.
But it makes sense. Like Twin Peaks.
I mean, I used to be a bartender. I used to be a waitress. My first one that I met was when I worked at Hooters. Like, and
I was gonna get into it.
Them niggas be having the bag, and I was so like, I feel like I'm not gonna say grew up late, but I learned a lot of stuff late in life. So when I worked at Hooters and all these like bars and stuff, I didn't know anything about a sugar daddy or whatever until like I met some regulars. And these guys are like, oh, like, I want to do this for you. And I'm like, why? Like, why do you want to do this for me? Like,
right.
I was so like, young, green. Naive. I was very, very green. Very green. Mm-hmm. So like, and I would always hear people be like, nah, if you work at this place or this place, they have sugar daddies. I'm like, what does that mean? But now that I've worked in those places, like Twin Peaks or wherever, like, you do meet the sugar daddies. Like,
oh, God.
You do meet the sugar daddies.
So look. Oh, no, keep going.
No, go ahead.
Okay, babe. So on TikTok one time, this one nigga was like, he was actually white. He was saying how, basically, he met he lived in New York. He met his sugar daddies by going to 5-star restaurants.
Yes, during the week.
Not
on weekends, yes.
He sat there. He said he would go to like where he knows the 5-star restaurants by the big, I think he said in New York, like the area for him was like Manhattan.
So downtown.
And then he knew like, that's where Wall Street and all that shit is. So he would go there. When he got there, he would sit down, y'all.
And you have to go by yourself. You have to go by yourself.
He said he went by himself.
You can't go with friends.
He went by himself. He said, and that's what, because he had one, he didn't give him no sugar either. He didn't give him no sugar. He had one, and he was saying that man literally fucking supplied his whole life. Like.
So, I met one at Steak 48. Steak 48 used to be like my favorite place. And I would always sit at the bar by myself, not with a friend. And I met this one, Splendid Daddy. And like when I say he gave me his credit card to go shopping, Mr. American Express.
You do have that.
I have a close friend. My cousin's my close friend, so he knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
This man would give me his credit card to go shop. First of all, he was married. Now they was having problems, but they don't got nothing.
That ain't got shit to do with my motherfucking cousin.
They don't got shit
and that's just what the fuck it is. Because we sure she got a car too.
Period. I didn't want your nigga. I wanted his money.
Exactly.
So he would give me his American Express, the gold one, and I would go. Bitch, I would call one of my friends and be like, bitch, let's go to the mall. We would go shopping. Like, I literally had my bills on auto pay with this man's card. Like, I would go shopping. Like, and people always say like, you have to sleep with these men to get money. That shit is not true. Because I ain't never slept with none of these niggas.
Hello.
Now, you have to, I'm not going to say you necessarily have to sleep with them, but you have to do something. Like,
you got to pay your tab. You remember what I told you yesterday?
Oh, pay your tab. Yes, I was seeing him
you got to pay your tab in a way.
Yes, I was seeing him like sexy pictures in lingerie, and that shit would get his mind going. Like, you do not have to do a lot. Now, for the girls that are sleeping with the man, I don't knock it. Hey, baby, get your money. I just can't do it. Like, but if that's how you get your money, baby, get your money. I'm all about running up a bag, but you definitely have to be smart about it. Like, you can't be dumb. Like,
I feel like bitches, when it comes to being dumb, I feel like when they get that money, they be wanting purses and this and that.
So that's all
I would pay all my fucking bills.
Facts. I have my bills on auto pay. I invested in my business. Like, I invested into me.
Yeah.
Like, you just have to be smart about it. Like, you cannot be dumb.
It's not all about the bag. You get the bags and the cars and shit once your actual real life responsibilities are paid. Like, I swear to God, if I was in a situation like that, like you said, bills on auto pay, would not give a fuck about about a bag until all of my shit is done.
Yeah.
I got some tickets that need to be.
You know what's funny? I got a ticket. Bitch, I had 2 tickets. And he sent me, even when I had his card, he was still sending me 1,000, 2,000, just randomly.
This is real.
Literally.
Bitches be thinking they sugar babies. My cousin is literally a sugar baby.
Literally. Like, and it's so easy. Like, people think it's so hard. And you definitely have to have a mouthpiece. Like, you have to make them feel special. Like, I have an older friend, though. I have an older friend, and he met this younger girl, and they went out on their first date.
You talking about the one I met at your house?
What, who?
For your birthday.
No. I'm not talking about my ex.
Not your ex. The man, he be with all of y'all.
No, not him. He a sugar daddy too.
His name start with
We gonna talk about him later.
Okay, baby.
One of my mom's friends, like, is cool with us or whatever. And he was telling me like he went on a date with a girl, and the first day she's like, "Well, I need my bills paid." this is where y'all fuck up at. Y'all have to know how to play the game. Y'all cannot just automatically, like, you can't be asking for shit like that. And cause that would turn the man off. And
Talk to them.
Why I
and
had
me.
so many
Bitch,
tricks. I think why I had so many tricks and why I had so many guys like easily giving me money is because they know I can do it on my own. Like, so I would never be like, oh, I need this, oh, I gotta pay this bill. Like, no, you cannot ask them for it. Like, you have to play the game a certain type of way. You gotta make them feel special. Like, it's certain shit you have to do. Like, it's been times I'm telling them, oh, hey, like, hey, Big Daddy, I'm thinking about you today.
Hello,
like,
Big Daddy, nigga in a minute.
The game. Like, you just have to run the game. Like, y'all be fucking too dumb. And that's why these niggas be cutting you off so fast. Cause I'm like, hey, oh, I got a bill that's due tomorrow, bitch. Why are you already talking
Bitch, why you telling him you poor?
On the first date.
Why you letting him know you was a broke hoe on the first day?
Literally.
We can tell them that we ain't gotta tell them.
That's a red flag, bitch. Bye. You're done. You're fucking
He gotta be like,
done.
bitch, you one of my kids.
Literally.
Like,
you cannot. You definitely have to be smart about the way you approach a situation. Like, oh, hey. Like, if he call you. Like, for instance, me. If he called me, I'm like, oh, hey, I'm headed to the nail shop. He's like, oh, like, send me your nail bill. Or, hey, I'm headed to the hair salon. Like, but I'll talk about it like, oh, yeah, I'm about to go get my hair done. He's like, oh, what you doing to? Okay, send me your hair bill. Or, I'm about to go pay this bill. Okay, send me your bill. Like, you can't act. Like, it's just a certain way.
So basically, mention it.
Ask somebody without asking.
Somebody, yeah.
Like, hey, man, I don't know what I'm about to do. Like, my car no due tomorrow. Like, bitch, no. He's not gonna give a fuck about that damn car no. Because it's, to him, he already knows what you want. Like, you have to make them feel special in some type of way. Like I always call my, hey, I'm just thinking about you. Like,
so, I definitely I would even call this a Splendor Daddy, bitch. I want to fuck around and call him a Salt Daddy. Because, how can I say this? I met him, bitch, I don't.
Wait a minute.
Right, bitch. But I met him, and when I met him, he was all on me. He was, at the time, okay, so I'm 27 right now, so at the time I was like 24, 25. He was like 55. He was like 55. And we met. And when we met, he showed me a fucking picture. He showed me a picture of his dick.
Ooh. Was it me?
When I tell you that motherfucker was it was like, in real life, it was like, oh my God. I had to
pull it out right now.
Yeah. Oh God.
Let me see
We was
that
at the
right
gas
now.
station. Pull that bitch out. So, boom. Basically, we had started like messing around. Cool. Then, mind you, I'm a young pup. Now I'm a big dog. But at that time, I was a young pup. So, I was like, we weren't really doing nothing, but we would always be on the phone. Yeah. Building it up. Big Daddy.
Okay.
So, basically, bitch, I realized he was always like an extreme bullshitter. Like, if I had asked for it, first of all, I don't know why the fuck, I knew how much this man made, y'all. And my dumb, young ass was trying to get this man to buy me the motherfucking world. So I'm like, well, can you buy me these shoes, buy me this? Mind you, nigga had, for sure, at this time, nigga had like grandkids. So.
Papa for real.
No, oh God. So it was like, bitch, I can't, now we don't even talk at the fuck off.
Yeah.
But he definitely has grandkids, and he was always like, when I say active grandfather, this man was an active grandfather. So I'm like, bitch, you know how much he made, and you know he got the motherfucking grandkids, and if he got grandkids, bitch, he got kids. So it's like, he got all these people to spend money on before he gets to you, and he ain't even got money. So
the money's gone.
The money is fucking gone by the time I'm even thought about it.
Gone.
And so, bitch, I had to really get up out of that situation. And like, I was like, okay, I'm making my sugar daddy. Because I've been on this like, bitch, all I need is a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie. Like I said earlier, I don't mind giving a little sugar.
If he fine,
If
though.
he fine.
If he fine.
If he fine. I have seen your sugar daddies. Bitch, I understand why there is no sugar.
Exactly.
I understand why there is no sugar involved. So,
exactly.
But you do a great job paying your tab.
Period.
You do a great job. And I think, like, that's why I'm loving this. Because bitches always be, we want a sugar daddy, How? Baby, y'all better talk to y'all friends or family members who stay with a American Express card.
Period.
So
Man,
now,
I had that card since 1960.
bitch.
1967.
Hello, and you still got that bitch in 2023.
Still.
Hello. So now, what is your favorite or most expensive gift, or your favorite gift from one of your tricks?
Honestly, let me see. Cause none of them like got me a gift that all would give me money, like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, whatever, into my account. So like none of them actually like bought me gifts. They just give me the money.
Yeah.
And so
what's the most money that they've given you?
At once, the most money I've ever got at once was $4,000, which ain't really.
Ain't really.
I mean, it ain't really a lot, but.
The bitch.
A lot.
If I get 5,000 right now, I'm gonna tell you I know what the fuck to do with it. I know what to do with it. Bitch, on everything. I would pay out my car, even though it only got, I got what? 2 more payments on it in April, bitch.
Paid off.
Paid the fuck out.
Paid off.
Bitch, I would pay my rent for next month. Bitch, I would pay.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if I feel like if I would have had them younger, I definitely would have been. Bitch, I would have been buying Chanel bags and.
Oh God.
But like, anytime they give me money, like, or when I had his card, first thing I did, put that shit on my rent, auto pay for months. Like,
yeah.
So it's like none of them got me gifts. They just always give me money, and I just luckily I'm at an age where like I'm not stupid. Like I don't blow it. Like I either invest in my business, pay my bills. I mean, I did get a few bags, but I mean that's little.
Yeah.
Like I'm very smart about
that was the shit that came after the Beatles.
Yeah. So
I know that. So I know you have an ex who was. I would call him your sugar daddy, even though
no. See, a lot.
You don't call him your sugar daddy.
No, he wasn't my sugar daddy at all.
Cousin, he was like 55.
He's 57, but he was not my sugar daddy. He was actually my man.
That was her man in real life.
But no, you know what's funny because so you know how I always like show up to the family events, so,
right?
Like, my mom would go and stuff. Like family members was actually like asking my mom like, so is that her sugar daddy? She's like,
bitch,
no,
when he came to your party last year, I was like, oh,
that was my man. Like I definitely don't. That's so different. Like
yeah, she will call y'all. She sticks beside him. She will not say.
I stuck beside him.
True.
Stuck beside him. Past tense. And
then that goes into side note. And bitches be thinking when niggas get older, they less foolish. Them niggas still be foolish. Now, but even though he was older, and you don't classify him as a sugar daddy, when y'all first started, and you can explain how y'all first kicked it off.
So it's funny because I have this thing where like I like to see my growth and like how far I came, from where I was at years ago. So I always like look at my old tweets, and it's so funny because one day I was like looking at my old tweets, and I came across a tweet that was like, I would never date somebody older than my daddy. What the fuck? And he was indeed older than my daddy.
Oh God.
But me and him met at a Texans game. Oh, that's another one. Them football games, Texas games, the niggas be out there. But like I said, he wasn't a sugar daddy. He was just a rich nigga that I came across. And we met at a Texas game. And when I first met him, I didn't know his age. Well, when we first met, he was 52. I was 26. And I knew he was older, but I didn't know he was in his 50s because he looked good for his age. And so I was like, obviously this man is older. Like, me and him just gonna be friends.
You like, he clearly 45.
Yeah, I really thought he was like 44, 45. Like, no bullshit. I told my mom, I said, I met this guy, and he's like in his 40s, but it's not gonna go nowhere. He's way older than me, like, whatever.
Bitch, the way it went somewhere.
But, the way it went actually ended up, like, I started liking him and stuff, and I'm like, well, am I gonna turn this guy away? No kids, never been married, so I'm like, am I gonna turn him away because, am I gonna turn a good man away because of his age? So I'm like, I've never dated an older guy before, let me see. So that's how me and him started dating. And he was, when I say this man was like, he's like a great guy. Even though we're not together still, like, I could still say, like, he was a great guy. And he's very thoughtful. Like, he was doing things for me, buying things for me. Like, I never had to ask him for anything. And I love that. Like, or like, let's say I was going to a party. Or it could be something so little. Like, I call him like, hey, I'm about to go to this party. He's like, oh, stop by the house. And he'll, like, pick me up some wine, some liquor, some food, but here, take this to the party. Like, it was just the littlest things that he would do. And it just made me feel so good because I feel like that's so rare. So rare.
God, like, niggas ain't thoughtful like that.
They're not. And it was just like, he was always thinking of me. And I appreciated that. But one thing I can say, I was very nervous to meet his family because I'm like, obviously I'm young.
Bitch,
like,
they all senior citizens.
It looks like, exactly. And it looks like a sugar daddy, sugar baby type of relationship. So I'm like, and I think what made me more comfortable is like when I met his family, they all knew I was like, I'm established.
Young as fuck.
I'm established. Like, I have a lot of things going for myself. I can take care of myself. And me and him had a conversation one day, and he was used to women always asking him for things. And when I say I've never asked this man for a penny, I never asked, like, women that he was in relationships with would call him like, hey, I need my rent paid.
And these are women older than you.
Yes, women older than me. 40s, 50s.
Auntie.
And I never.
Please get it the fuck together.
Yes, and I
Okay.
never needed him for anything. And I think I was like the first woman that he dated. And even his friends told me that I didn't ask him for anything. So like I said, I can take care of myself. That's without the tricks. I can take care of myself.
Oh, God.
So he really appreciated and valued me for that. And I think it was one thing I did love about that relationship though is like I don't want to say the breadwinner of the relationship because that make me look bad, but I was the type of person like if I'm in a relationship with you and you doing bad, I can cover you financially. And I was like that with all my relationships. And it's been times where like you go through
that is good, and that's some real bitch shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm there yet.
I mean, like, that was me. Like, I was taking care of you. And I'll come back to that later. But
Yeah.
one thing I did like about dating an older guy was, like, if I did ever come to a point where I needed something, I know, like, it would be taken care of. Luckily, I didn't, but it just felt nice to, like, have that feeling. Like, okay, if something ever does happen, I know he has my back.
I love that.
So, I definitely love that. Like, my ex, I've dated a guy who got laid off, couldn't pay his bills, like, and I was the person there, like, because if I'm with you, I'm with you. Like, that's just how I am. And shit happens. Like, we all go through shit in life. So, like, I feel like if we're together, we're one. So, I was, like, taking care of him, paying his bills or whatever. But one thing I can say is when he got up, like, and got a better job, he fucking paid me back in thousands. So,
girl, because remember, didn't y'all went on a couple of trips.
Well, no. I'm talking about my ex.
Which one?
Not the older dude. I'm talking like
the one before.
The ex that I dated that lost his job. Like, I was there.
Oh, you're saying just a regular.
Oh, yeah. But the older dude.
Older nigga she was in a relationship with, who I call her sugar daddy, but she said her boyfriend, they went on motherfucking trips.
Let me say, he was the reason I got a fucking passport. This man took me to DR, Costa Rica. Like, he literally took me around the world. like, I love that about him.
I know y'all ain't together.
Different.
Well, bitch, he got a brother.
His brother married.
Lord.
His brother married.
His brother got an express.
You know what? His brother is a surgeon. Hey, they got money. Family come. Hey, well, he didn't grow up with money, but
shit, they got it now.
Yeah.
I don't get no.
Definitely.
Hey, babe. But y'all, okay. So, do you feel like after being in that relationship, when it comes to older men, do you have another older man relationship in you? Or is it like just strictly trees?
Honestly, like I said, if I meet a good man, I'm not gonna turn. Okay, this is another thing that made me open to dating an older guy. He doesn't have kids. He was never married, so he wanted to have kids. So if I meet another older guy, I mean, like, and I feel like he's a good man and he still want to have kids and stuff, I'm not gonna push him away. So, I mean, I'll be open to it, but I'm not like looking to date another older guy. If it happens, and if you want to have kids, you want to start a family, you want to get married, then okay, because that's everything that he wanted. Like, he wanted to get married, he wanted to have kids, never had any of that. So, and one thing I feel like it was easier for me to date him because he didn't have any kids. If he had kids, shit, we would be the same age. They'll be older than me.
Hell yeah.
Older than me.
And that would be fucking awkward.
I mean,
and if they piss me off, I'll say, bitch, go to your room. Because you don't talk to your mama like that, your stepmama.
Period.
I don't give a fuck if I am younger than you. You don't respect me.
Respect me.
Hello, put some respect on me.
But yeah,
So, another thing on TikTok, when it comes to bitches getting sugar daddies. So that's this one girl. She's I follow her on TikTok, real pretty dark skinned girl. She was saying
Ashley? Is her name Ashley?
I cannot remember.
Okay, never mind. Tell me about her.
Okay, so she made a TikTok, and so her thing is like sugar daddy talk. You know, they got TikToks for everything.
Yeah.
Hers is sugar daddy based. So she said, I forgot what state she's located in, but for some reason I want to say like Miami, but she's being taken care of. Like, this man has her in a high rise. He's paying every bill. She literally wants for nothing. She makes her money and keeps it. He supplies her whole life.
Yeah.
So, boom. She said that bitches be getting it confused when it comes to getting a sugar daddy because she was saying, she basically said you bitches who got them long lashes, them long nails, that long ass hair, and them BBLs. Now, I ain't say this. This is what the TikTok girl said.
Don't attack them.
Yeah, please. I'm just the messenger, baby. She said, y'all with all of that. Now, mind you, period, bad bitches, y'all better do that. But the girl said that those are not the type of women that they look for. She said that they want, and you can attest to this because you are a sugar baby.
I don't classify myself as a sugar baby.
You are. Look. But we love that. Yeah, no, it's great. Bitch, if I was one, I would say it proudly. Like, I literally would be like, girl, don't talk to me crazy. I'm a sugar baby.
I'm one because I'm still working.
You do still work, and you work very hard. So, how long?
Yeah.
Motherfucking.
Not full time.
Yeah. My girl is a great employee at her establishment. You saw how I did that? Period. My girl's a great employee at her establishment, and she works extremely hard, and she's high up. Don't play. But, so, the girl said that they more so go for women with, lash extensions, but so kind of like what you like the lash extensions, like literally simple lash extensions, cute nails. Like it's literally crazy because you're dressed like the fucking girl from TikTok. Like it's so crazy. Like you have, you know what I'm saying, simple, cute bob, very natural makeup going, regular lashes.
Yeah, not too much.
Literally, and she said that's literally what it gave. Like she was like, she notices her and like the community of sugar babies that she is in. They all have that in common, like very natural beauty. Very not saying that the bitches that got all that not, but she's saying like that's not what from what she sees, that's not what they've gone for. And do you agree with that?
I mean, everybody have a type, but the ones that I have came in contact with, I can't say like they always are like, I don't like women that do too much. That is true. Or like I feel like you don't have to try too hard. Or, like it just comes naturally. Like they like classy. Like
that's literally what she said. She was like,
I was going out to dinner with one of them, and I had a dress that was like a little revealing. Okay, but it was actually I was supposed to wear that dress, and he loved it, but he was like, like it looks nice on you, but if I was with anybody else, like it's okay to like you don't always have to show titties to show ass or feel like you need to get your body done to attract these certain type of men. Because if a man want to talk to you or fuck with you, he's going to fuck with you naturally. Like, there's nothing extra that you can do. Just be yourself. And I do feel like women sometimes try too hard to try to be what the man need or want. But it's like, be yourself. Like, be yourself.
Be yourself.
And I think that's why a lot of men like me, because I'm myself. Like, I'm be myself all day.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Definitely, you don't do that.
Me. But I can't say. I do agree a little with that statement about like the BBLs and long lashes or don't do too much. Because they don't want to be seen out with a woman who's looking. And it's all about your appearance too though. How you take care of yourself. How you dress when you go out. How you talk. Like it's just, they don't want to be seen with any and everybody.
Right.
You have to hold yourself to a certain type of standard. Because it's like, you can't not take care of yourself and want me to take care of you. So take care of yourself, be classy, be nice looking, and then I'm gonna wanna like spoil you, take care of you. So it's just how you hold yourself.
So it's given like sugar daddies also how we have an expectation of a sugar daddy in certain things we want to see in them. Yeah. They have expectations themselves of us. Okay.
And that's men in general.
I was gonna say, and that makes sense. That makes total sense.
And this is like my biggest argument. Like the girls always be like, "Oh, I want a man to take me to Perry's in this place and Ruth Chris." Okay, but can you take yourself to those places?
Number one,
I can. So that's why you would never hear me say, "Oh, I want a man to take me to this on the first date." Maybe I can treat myself. So like anything that you do is an extra for me. So like if you can't buy yourself a designer on your own, why do you want a man to do that for you? And baby, you can't even do that for yourself. Like, or you can't pay your bills on your own. But you want your man like it's. You have to be willing. You have to do these things on your own before you can expect
somebody to do that shit for you.
Like, and that's where women don't get that part.
Yeah, bitches be wanting to babysit for sure.
Facts.
Like, bitches be wanting to babysit for sure. Wham, ho. Like, my thing is, I 100% agree. Like, a nigga can't do for me what I can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can do it for myself. You just a little icing on the cake type shit.
Yeah.
And from what you're telling me, that's basically shit. Sugar daddies want to see that too.
Yeah.
Like,
they do.
And I love that because it's like true. Because shit, if you my sugar daddy, I don't want you out here giving money to every fucking body. Let me just say it. I'm gonna say it. I ain't gonna hold it back, bitch. I don't want you giving money to everybody because that's the point of me being your sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Like for you to pay my bills. So now, let me tell you. So, Young Miami and Diddy. Personally, I love everything about that situation.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what's crazy.
What?
I was at a little game night with my friends, a little function. We was at a little function. I remember exactly what we did. I just thought about it. We was not at a game night. Definitely, we were watching a football game. We went to my one friend's house to watch a football game. Definitely, we somehow that got brought up. Yeah, Miami and Diddy. Me, I see a young turned bitch having fun who is single. Once again, single. We're gonna highlight it, put it in bold, and italicize it. She's single. She's having a great time with a nigga she enjoys spending time with. When motherfuckers ask her, like Diddy he had a baby, you know what I'm saying? He had all of this. She don't be caring. And I feel like that's truly, I'm not even being funny, that's me. Like, when it comes to a nigga, if I will have fun with a nigga, and if I'm single and I'm just having fun with a nigga, to be honest, I don't give a fuck what that nigga do. Yeah. You could be like, Jalen, he was at Chili's with another nigga.
Getting a two for 20.
I'm gonna say, bitch, great. Like, what drinks did they have? Like, girl, tell me about it. Like, I'm not gonna give a fuck because I'm single, number one. Yeah. Number two, how he's having a ball, I'm also having that same ball. So you can't just be like, I feel like people look at it through one lens. Like, people are like,
I mean, a lot of us, we're looking on the outside, so we can't really judge their relationship because we don't know what they agreed on.
That is an agreement.
I mean, she happy she living her life, he happy he living his life. Why the fuck why do y'all have such an opinion on what other people do with their fucking lives? He literally
said, they both always say, like, the girl, and I be like, what are people missing? She always says, I'm single. Yeah. Always. Like, I'm single. Yeah. So let me tell you what was said when I was at this function. I couldn't believe my fucking ears, bitch, and my eyes. Shit, at this
all of it.
All of it, bitch. I couldn't believe none of my senses. So, bitch, two of my friends were talking and they were like, I just feel like, why would she even put herself in that predicament? Why would she even, I swear to God, she was like, why would she even put herself in that predicament? Why would she even say that? Why, why would she, okay, she saying they single, he got a whole baby on her, why? They went as far as to saying, I have morals and respect for myself. I literally stopped the conversation and was like, so you think what she's doing, that means she don't have more, that girl got morals and respect, she don't give a fuck. Your morals, because, and it came from, now hear me out loud when I say this. I feel like it came from two girls who aspire and want to be in relationships.
Right.
I feel like it came from two girls that aspire and want to be in relationships. When you're a person who don't care about that shit, you see shit different. I don't put relationships as priority, to be completely honest. Yeah. If a nigga come, he come. Yeah. If he don't, he don't. Yeah, but I'm still gonna do me. Right. Like, that's just me. Period. I'm not one of them like, I can't wait till the day I meet my husband.
But it's some people that are out there like that.
And those two girls who I'm talking about are like
that, yeah. But I mean, if Young Miami's happy, like I said, we don't know what the hell they talked about or what they agreed to do, so we can't really say like, oh, she don't respect herself. Like, I'm pretty sure he already told her. Like, how do you know?
That nigga probably was in there like, girl, it's a girl that just told me she was pregnant last week. Just so you know, in 9 months, she gonna have a baby.
Right. Like, how do you know? Like, do you know her personally? Like, did she tell you how she feels? Like, so, again, we're on the outside looking in. We don't know, like, what boundaries they set, or we don't know, like, what they discussed or what they agreed to do. Like, we don't know any of that. So how can you say somebody don't have morals or respect for themselves? it kind of brings me to Lori Harvey. Everybody always like, she don't respect herself, she don't respect herself.
And
Man, let me tell you, I'm gonna defend Lori Harvey till the day I die.
I love Lori Harvey.
If you're not servicing me, or you're not benefiting me, you're not doing you're not making me happy. Okay, I'm on to the next man. It's just so happy we know all her niggas because they all celebrities.
And ain't nothing wrong. And we got a crush on all her niggas. But we love you, Lori. We still love you, and we backing you up. My thing is, I have literally had a whole argument with niggas.
I had an argument with my mama. And baby, she got 3 baby daddies trying to tell me Lori Harvey is a hoe.
Right.
I said,
it's like, baby.
Mama, come on now. Come on now. Let's be for real. Because, ma'am, you have no
Yeah, like, and I had, with my straight friends, I had a whole debate. Girl, you would have thought Lori Harvey was my motherfucking sister the way I was going for bad. Because they was trying to say she was a hoe. She dated Future, Michael B. Jordan, that one soccer player, and Damson Idris. Who we all have heard about. But it's okay, because we still love you. But she dated all of them, and niggas are like, she's a hoe, she's a hoe. Them same niggas that was calling her a hoe, I literally talked to them. So what is it called when you do it?
No, really?
What is it called when you niggas do it?
Seriously.
When y'all date 4 bitches, she dated 4 niggas, and she gave a little space in between. You niggas literally talked to 4 bitches at one time. And fucked all 4 of them.
So what's the difference?
Y'all are weirdos. Like, she a hoe and y'all nasty.
Like, the whole thing is, she know, like, as she said, she's surprised. Like, okay,
that girl knows her worth.
If you're not doing what I need you to do, you're not making me happy, like, you're not benefiting me, okay, what's the point?
Hello.
Go to the next nigga. I'm not about to sit around and cry over you. Like,
I'm not gonna cry over it, bitch.
There's too many niggas in the world.
Girl, ain't it? The thing is, bitches always want to preach like, yeah, self-worth, self-worth, self-worth. And it's like, no, bitch, self-worth is getting out of that situation that caused you hell. Self-worth is, okay, it's a nigga that's treating me right. Let me make myself happy and go with this nigga. Self-worth is, okay, this nigga knows how to treat me. I don't care if I'm dating around, guess what? That's self-care, self-worth. It's making me happy, and I'ma do it. That's what the fuck self-worth is. Self-worth is not staying with one nigga because you want to be deemed as this credible ass woman. Like, you want to be deemed as this. That give me pick me. That just give me pick me. You want niggas to, like, I've been with this nigga for 5 years and it's like, girl.
Nigga cheating on you for 6.
For 6?
Like.
Bitch, you already had another bitch when you got in the picture.
And this is the thing, back to the Young Miami thing. Everybody's like, oh, he had a baby on her. Okay, they're not together. She said she's single. Y'all bitches be letting these niggas have babies on y'all and y'all still stand with them. So y'all have no fucking room to talk.
Y'all
no
bitches.
Room to talk.
Oh, yeah. At least she's single with it. At least she's single with it.
Y'all let niggas embarrass y'all and publicly all the time. But y'all trying to talk about Young Miami?
Girl.
Baby, she's living her life. Let her live her best life. And she's making a bag from it.
And bitch, when I start doing it, don't be surprised.
It's cool when they do it.
It's a problem when I do it.
Fuck them.
Bitch, whenever I give me a motherfucking sugar daddy that I want to give sugar to, and y'all like, oh, how Jana get this, how you get that? Bitch, I'm not you hoes. I'm not gonna hide it. Bitch, I'm my sugar daddy. I'm gonna pull you, my nigga. My nigga. You gotta talk that nigga up. My nigga got it for me.
Big Daddy?
Yeah, Big Daddy. The fuck, y'all be scared to say certain shit, but I really thought that was so weird for them to challenge her morals. Yeah. I thought that was wild. That shit was insane to me. Yeah. I was like, her morals, she literally said, I just have morals and respect for myself. I would never do that.
But see, the thing is, we all go through shit in life. Celebrities, they just get, like, it's just
that shit is
always in the public. Always in the public. So, bitch, you ain't gonna tell us everything that I'm pretty sure you fucking been stupid over a nigga, or not saying that Young Miami is stupid over a nigga, but I'm pretty sure it's shit that you don't want to talk about, but since it's not in the public, it's easy for you to say, oh, I would never do that, I would never do this, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, you did shit that's worse. Like, so how can you sit up here and talk about somebody else when you on the outside looking in? Like, again, you don't know what they talked about, you don't know.
And that shit is literally in agreement.
Yeah. Like,
motherfuckers don't understand, like, that is an agreement. That, I'm sure she knows, and she's still with him. When that baby came out, she was still loud and proud with him. Like, she has 2 children of her own. She probably now, like, shit, I don't want no kids right now. I'm having a ball.
Like I said, she making a bag from it. Shit. Her little talk show on his channel.
Show is.
Like,
and let's talk about it. Y'all saying morals and values, but that's a nigga that's putting her
In a better position.
He's putting her in a better position. Bitch, y'all been with the same nigga for 5 years, and he put you down.
Ain't doing shit for you.
Bitch, he put you down. I ain't know, like, damn, how you was in the worst spot before you was with him. Like, so for you to, her morals and values, that nigga he got a show for her. He has her sponsored by his tequila.
Period.
He always, you know what I'm saying? He's literally putting money in her pocket.
She is getting
While taking her on trips. While taking her on fucking trips. He's literally making everything easy. What niggas are supposed to do. Yeah. But when niggas see a woman do it.
And she's young, fun, having fun. She's single. When you're single,
she's literally 29.
Multiple people. Like, you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. Like, so it's not like she's saying, like, they together, they in love, baby. She's single and dating. Just like he doing. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. But
no one is ever, like, in that conversation, the girls were never like, he had a baby on her, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though Diddy can definitely do what he want to do, but the girls were never like, they never put it on the nigga. You feel me? They never put it on the nigga.
It's always a woman.
And I'm like, that's weird that y'all are women doing that to another woman. Like, I just thought that was really weird. Like, and like I said, he's putting, if a nigga put me on, y'all better be glad. Like I said, bitch, I'm gonna be chanting this nigga name.
Yeah.
I'm probably wear a shirt.
With the sign like she had.
Yeah. Like, if y'all niggas was doing that, y'all do the same thing.
Yeah. I agree.
Most motherfucking definitely.
But it's like so easy to judge somebody else's situation, but it's like, what about your situation? Like, but we don't get to see your situation because hers is public, and that's one thing I hate about celebrities, because people always have a say, but it's like, bitch, what about you? Bitch, this nigga that went back to his baby mom. This bitch was living with his baby mom.
This nigga went in between you and the baby mama. He lived at your house one week. He lived at her house the other week.
Period. So people always just try to pick me vibes. I hate it.
I fucking hate pick me vibes, and I'm so glad it must, bitch. Look, it must run in our family because we ain't no motherfucking pick me's over there.
Baby, I would never be a pick me.
Never.
Sorry. Get somebody else.
Get another bitch to do it for real. Like, I don't even be fairy tale. I feel like when I was like 22, fresh out of college, to like 25, I like mesmerized over having a nigga, having all of that. Girl, that shit is so like, I'm really big on like, if it happened, it happened.
Yeah. See, growing up, I was definitely boy crazy, and I think that used to piss my mom off. You know my mom.
Right.
If you know my mom, she's like the toughest woman I know. Like, and I used to get like so emotional about like, if me and somebody break up, like I would like cry and just like, oh, I want to be with him so bad. But now that I'm 30, I'm like, what? Like, I don't need
cry, girl.
I can do anything. I can do everything on my own. So what? Like I said again, anything that a man could bring to me is a plus. Like, I don't need a nigga. Like, and I feel like my friends, that's why I'm always like hard on them. Cause I'm like, man, fuck him. Like, you can get another nigga tomorrow. Like if he not making you happy, he putting you through stress and shit.
Girl, oh my God.
Replace his ass.
One of my coworkers on Thursday, gorgeous girl. Oh,
Lord.
That's it, bro.
I ain't you for laughing. I'm laughing. Okay, she going through it.
So, I go like through the
niggas be putting the bitches
so, shit. And bitch, y'all ain't gonna know which coworkers because I got 2 jobs. So,
period.
I got 2 jobs. Like, you bitches ain't gonna know.
My
but,
2 jobs.
I need a sugar daddy to come so I can have no job. Okay? So,
I'm trying to retire.
Okay. So, we were at work the other day, and she was texting her nigga. So she was texting the nigga, and she was saying like, basically, she was texting her nigga, he was not texting her back.
Red flag.
She was, no, for real. Texting the nigga, he wasn't texting her back, and she was like, really getting upset while we were at work, like.
But sometimes the nigga do be busy. Sometimes the nigga do be busy.
Niggas do be busy, and I
I'm
hate saying that, but niggas do be busy.
Oh my God, text me back. I'm not one of them, but sometimes a guy do be busy.
Niggas do be busy.
Yeah.
So she was legit like, she was like, friend, I'm getting pissed off. I'm like, friend, don't get pissed off, like, don't let this nigga ruin your shit.
Yeah.
Cause bitch.
Cause
Cause a nigga will ruin your shit. And bitch, I need you to be on top of your A game.
No thanks.
But a nigga with, you know that meme that's like, bitch, whatever you do, please don't work with me at work.
Hey, that shit. Hey, no, that shit have you sick.
Bro, oh God, now full sidebar. I used to work at James Avery, like back in like 2017, and we used to have to put our phones in lockers.
Ooh.
Bro, they made us put our phones in lockers. And on your shift, whole time, I remember I was arguing with a nigga one time. Girl, I was so motherfucking sick. I thought I was gonna faint on the floor, bitch. Cause I was like, what is this nigga saying on that motherfucking phone? He talking shit.
I need to talk my shit back to this nigga.
Bitch, I'm finna fall out. I'm finna motherfucking fall out. Like, most definitely, but she was really letting that shit ruin her day. And I'm like, friend, please, don't let that shit ruin your day.
You can't let a nigga ruin your day.
It's really fucking up. Fuck that nigga for real. Like, I'm like, girl, and y'all, when I say this girl is gorgeous, she is a pretty ass girl for real, for real. And she was really letting the nigga ruin her day. And I'm like, girl, and she even said like, she was like, he a nigga I know I don't even have no business with. But you know, I like a little hood thrill. Girl, them hood thrills will drive you in the motherfucking mud. Them hood niggas will literally drive you in the mud.
You know what? I never got the hype about hood niggas.
Oh, you was never a hood nigga lover?
I was never a hood nigga. Like my friends, like I have a friend, love you to death. And she gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. She like, ooh, it's something about when a nigga come over and put his gun on the dresser.
Girl, that shit scare me.
I'm like, bitch.
That shit scare me.
I don't know.
Cause I mean, I like, sir, leave that in your car. Cause what the fuck is it up here for?
The hood niggas are not for me. Like,
but I love that you know that. Cause I feel like bitches.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
Bitches don't even understand that. Like, I used to
bitch,
look.
I'm not going to jail for you. I am snitch. I am.
Oh yeah, bitch. The moment you go to jail, we over. Don't even think I'm gonna hold you down, cause I'm not. I'm not gonna hold you down.
I will be with another nigga.
Yeah, no cap. How another nigga who's free?
I'm not a hood nigga girl, and there's so many people that like glorify the hood nigga. Like, oh, I love a hood nigga. Like, no, hood nigga ghetto shit. No, baby. Like, you gotta have some class.
I used to love hood niggas, like love, but that was again when I was younger.
Yeah.
Now at 27, bitch, please, girl, you think if a nigga say hold this for me, hold what? Baby, I got 2 jobs.
No, period.
Baby,
Period.
the only thing I'm gonna hold is that money you put in my motherfucking hand.
Give it to me, right, motherfucker. Send the motherfucking fund.
But you ain't that shit and bitches be like, I love a thrill. Not me. Only thrill I want to do is a roller coaster,
That's
goddamn bitch amusement park. I don't need no thrill from no nigga.
I can't do the hood nigga.
I don't.
I'm sorry.
And that's just point blank motherfucking period. So boom. So to wrap things up, thank y'all for tuning in to Tea Time with 2 Times. And my cousin let y'all know she gave y'all a tutorial on how to get the sugar daddies for real, for real.
Listen.
Hello, this is my first guest, first of many. So motherfucking glad. And
This is fun.
yeah, it was. Bring you back, girl. Anyway. Yeah, so like I said, thanks for tuning in to Tea Time with 2 Times, and I'll see y'all next time.